Alright, so hello guys and welcome, and today we will be playing some mono green / Naya slivers. Now we've played slivers on this channel before and I didn't really like the build. I thought it was a bit inconsistent, a bit slow, so I've decided to try and build my own sliver deck and we will see how this works. Now the mana base here you can see what? Just 11 lands, and you might think I'm crazy, but this is what we call the Caleb Gannon mana base, which is a creator of the really cool Pauper Soul Sister deck which we have played here before, and I've used this mana base multiple times. I think it's awesome. Basically what we have here is just 11 forests full of the pilgrims, or basically it could be like Lanor elves or elves of the deep shadow, whatever. We play 4 Jaspera Sentinels, more mana dorks, 4 Kyrian Rangers, super important in this deck since we can be untapping the Sentinels, the Pilgrims, and the Caretakers, which is the last mana dork. So we play 16 creatures and 11 forests. It can be 12 forests in some decks, but usually just 11 are played, and this is what we call the Caleb Gannon mana base. Now the rest of the deck are card draw spells like Winding Way and Lead the Stampedes and Slivers. Now we play a little bit less slivers than usual, since we have the mana base here with the pilgrims and so on and so forth, but actually we still play very many slivers. Since this deck plays only 11 lands, the difference is I think like 7 slivers, and when we consider I'm not playing the gem height slivers, we are actually playing only 3 slivers less than most of the decks, right? I think gem height sliver in this deck could be really nice, but in this version I'm not trying that. We are trying to be full beatdown and full provoke. So let's take a look at these slivers. So first we have the plated sliver, which gives +1 toughness to all the slivers. Very nice, we played 3 of them. Sidewinder sliver, which gives flanking. Flanking is really strong, especially when we combine it with the provoke, right? Really powerful, and it's a 1-drop, which is quite important for this deck because it can be easily tapped with the Sentinel or with the Caretaker. We play 2 Virulent sliver. This is great especially against life gain decks. And it's a 1-drop, it's a green 1-drop, so it's very easy to play, and we are trying this guy out as well. We have 12 of the lords here. One of them is the sinew sliver, the white one, the muscle sliver, the green one, and the predatory sliver, the green one as well. So we are playing the full 12 of them like they are usually played. And in this version, I'm trying out the Hunter Sliver, which gives slivers the provoke keyword, and I think this is one of the strongest slivers there is. Now, 4 may be too many in a deck like this, we could play just 3, but this is an experiment and we will see how strong this guy actually is. And then of course 4 Winding Ways for Lead the Stampedes to keep the hand refilled. They are really nice in this deck since we are playing 41 creatures, so we are very likely to hit like 3 to 5 creatures on each of those, which is like amazing. Slivers usually don't play that many creatures, but we can with this mana base. And when we look at the sideboard, red decks are very popular, so we play 2 Lone Missionary, Standard Bearer against Boggles, and I think it works really well against High Tide as well. There were some bugs with it on MTGO, but hopefully they are fixed by now. 2 Wing Sliver, those are great against Shamans, since Shaman cannot damage creatures that fly, so Wing Sliver is great against that, and it works really amazingly versus fairies as well. The Crypt Sliver is an experiment. We can add black with the Jaspera Sentinels and the Caretakers, and I think this is really good against removal. I can imagine this guy is really strong against some black or maybe red removal decks. 2 Fairy Macaw as a graveyard hate of choice for those creature decks, 1 Mesmeric Fiend just to see how good this card actually is, and 3 Masked Vandals. If there was 16 cards in a sideboard, I would play 4 of them, because this is a sliver as well, since it's a shapeshifter, and the exile of artifact or enchantment is just really good, in today's meta, and it's a sliver, so it's a no-brainer. I love it. Now notice that all the sideboard cards are creatures. This is so that we can find them with Lead the Stampede and Winding Way. Let me know what you think about this deck. I know that it's quite spicy, it's very different than most sliver lists, but let me know what you think about it. And I'm really curious if this is something that works or not, so see you in the games. And if you're someone who wants to give or get some MTG advice, if you love MTG brainstorming, you want to see some budget decks, or just be discussing things like Pauper or any other formats, or you maybe want to find someone to play with, we now have an MTG Discord server for the community, which you can join by clicking on the first link in the video description. We are looking forward to seeing you here. Okay. Alright, so we go first here against Busulu. And we actually find a hand that's pretty decent. Let's keep this one. Let's start off with the Jaspera Sentinel. They go for the Contaminated Landscape. I'm thinking maybe like Dimmer Fairies or something. Never mind, play Plains. Okay, we have a lot of lords here. So we will do the beautiful thing here when we do the Carrion Ranger. I think we add white. We use the ability to untap this guy and return the forest. Play the forest. I think we'll play the let's play the Sinew Sliver here into the Plated Sliver. Sequence, this is a good turn too. I like this turn too. No, it's pretty good. Yeah, we could be the Tyler one of MTG. That seems pretty good. Okay, they play Bohuka Bog. This could be like Glintblade. Maybe it could be Glintblade. So anyway, we start blasting here. So, tap. Tap for... I guess we can do white, it doesn't really matter here. We will untap this guy, return the forest, play the forest. Can we play everything here? Yes. We play a Muscle Sliver, and we tap green with the Muscle Sliver and play a Predatory Sliver. And we attack for 8. It's pretty decent. Nice second turn, not gonna lie, yeah. And this third turn was even better. Pretty magnificent. This is how it's supposed to look. Not with some 5 land hands when we have 11 in the deck, right? Yeah, and that's turn 2. That's turn 1, I guess. Let's go to the sideboard. So I will make a bold choice here, and I think they are Glintblade. And if they are Glintblade, they have a lot of removal spells. They also probably playing some artifacts, though I'm not sure about that. I don't want to bring the Vandals, since I don't really know that, right? But we could do that anyway. I think we bring the Crypt Slivers. They seem really good in these matchups. The Vandals, that's the question. I think I'm for bringing the Vandals. Let's cut one Sidewinder Sliver and I don't know, not much flexibility here, not gonna lie. We can cut one Viral Land Sliver and play 2 Vandals and see how good they are against them. Okay, let's do it like this. In what universe was that, the Plains? Yeah, it was the Phyrexian, I think, or March of the Machine. They look really weird. Not many people like them. They are pretty mid in my opinion. Yeah, it didn't look like Plains. It didn't really, right? That's true. That's a very tough hand. I'm not sure if we should really be keeping this. I don't think so. Let's mulligan. No lands, we need to mulligan. Okay, this in place. Let's keep. 2 lands, I guess. Yes, Goldmire Bridge. So it's probably Blade. The problem is if they play a Blade now, we might be in trouble, right? So let's go for the Sentinel. Okay, another Bridge. And probably a Tribune Inspector. Ooh, Grimbauble is nasty. Yeah, and if this Pilgrim dies, we probably FF, I guess. Yeah, they are at 3. It's a Blade, right? Oh, Castigate, okay. No problem. They probably take the Sinew Sliver, I would assume. We have no Black Source, right? Predatory Sliver, wow. Oh, okay. Guess that's smart. We find a Viron Sliver. Let's play the Sinew Sliver. There was a Swamp. Yeah, it looked like that. Really. Okay, let's see now. They have a Blade. No, another Castigate. Okay. It's the Sinew Sliver, I guess. Oh, they have 1 card in hand. Wait, hold up. We are not out of this game. Okay, Plated Sliver is surprisingly nice. Let's go for Virulence into Plated. And let's go for the Sinew Sliver. This means Grimbauble is no longer a problem, which I'm very happy about. They cracked the clue, smart. Ancient then. A lot of artifact lands. Blade, with Blade, what will we sacrifice? It's the Virulent Sliver, isn't it? I don't really want to be sacrificing the Pilgrim yet. It's the Virulent Sliver. End step, okay. Ooh, the Hunter Sliver would be so nice if he only had the colors, right? So let's do it like this. Attack for 4. And that's it. They crack the bauble to survive 2. They play 2 Castigate as well, which is very interesting. Both, ooh, they put the offering on the bottom. Okay, Lambus. Glintehawk, probably returning the blade, right? They always return the blade, yeah. It's probably still depleted, we need mana. They bug us, that's good actually. Final Forest, pretty useless. Yeah, let's go to game 3 here. Okay, I don't know how good is the Crypt Sliver in this matchup, honestly. I'll just bring back the other slivers, I guess. Because they have like sacrifice or -2/-2 and the regenerate doesn't really work against that, so that's that. I guess the Vandal is really good here, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go first. No Lander Mulligan. Ooh, Pilgrim, turn 1. This probably survives with 3 forests. Let's keep this one. Forest, okay. Let's go for a Pilgrim here. Best draw is 1-drop White Sliver probably. Instantly Bobble, ooh, nasty already, okay. Wait, it's not, we are actually fine. Yeah. We go for a Vandal already too. We exile the Vault of Whispers, this is the power of Masked Vandal. Exile the Pilgrim, no lands for you, that's really good. Okay, they go for the landscape. Find the Caretaker. Okay. I think we will go mostly for the tempo here with the Muscle Sliver. They will crack the landscape, I think. Play a Basilica. Okay. Sinew Sliver. Let's go for a Predator Sliver. We will push as much damage as we can. They have 3 mana now, which they can do stuff with, I guess. They probably have something like Cast Down. Okay, Hunter Sliver. Let's attack first. They'll probably kill something with maybe Cast Down, I imagine. Yes, sir. Cast down the Muscle Sliver, yes. Hit them only for 4. Apply the Caretaker, which actually we want to survive really badly. Yeah, so we hope the Caretaker survives here, so we can play the Sinew Sliver. They play something for 2 core. Return the bauble, play the bauble. Wait, what? Oh, Blade, okay. Well, because of the nature of our hand, I think we will sacrifice the Masked Vandal here. Muscle Sliver. This is a pretty weird scenario. I guess we can play the Muscle Sliver and attack. It's probably the best here, even though, yeah, we need to push damage, right? That's the important part. Let's attack for 3. Okay, they at 3 again, Inspector. Lambus. Trying to find lands, I think. Find a plains. They don't attack. Okay, Avassin's Pilgrim is pretty awesome. So, this means we have 3 mana. With the Pilgrim, we can play 1 Lord. So we can either play the Lord or Hunter Sliver and actually provoke them. I think we are going for the Lord though. They have only 1 land, they need to block with both anyway, so the provoke Sliver doesn't really make sense. So let's go for the Pilgrim. And add white. Sinew Sliver. Let's attack for 8. That is not a plains. Yeah, that's not a plains, I agree. Oh wait, they actually let it go, okay. That's interesting. Is there something they could do to win in this scenario? No, okay. So this is 2-1 against Glintblade. Was a very close matchup, but GG. Okay, so here's the conclusion of the deck. I think the deck was pretty nice, but it could play a little bit better, I think. The main problem was we are playing this mana base with all the Pilgrims and the Carrion Rangers. I liked it a little bit more than the previous deck, I will be honest, because we are playing 4 of the Hunter Slivers, which are pretty amazing, and we have so many creatures, so the Winding Ways and the Stampedes are hitting very often. The sideboard was awesome as well, but I think you know, there are some things to be improved. I think the gem height sliver, which makes our slivers into mana dorks, is very important in a deck like this. So I would like to maybe try and build a version with that as well. So let me know what would you change about this deck. You can write it either in the comments or you can join our Discord, link in the description, and I would love to hear your thoughts there. So see you some other time and bye.